Hi guys, Merry Christmas and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. Very excited. Today we're headed all the way back to 2004 and 2007 to listen to Christmas Jam by Trans-Siberian Orchestra and Sans Day Carol by Squire. Alright, Christmas Jam by Trans-Siberian Orchestra comes from The Lost Christmas Eve, their fourth studio album. It's an instrumental track aside from some brief spoken word. Let's check it out.
Carolize, understand? Turn it up. Christmas Jam.
Wow, so insane, so satisfying. You know, right away we're getting full-on rock, even metal vibes. They certainly have their own unique identity. I know a few from them. They're all powerful. I reacted to them once last year. Amazing stuff, so original. Killer electric guitar melodies. That's what they do best. I knew that already. I absolutely loved the contrast between all that intense guitar and those quieter bell sections. Whatever bells I was hearing, multiple. Beautiful back and forth there. When it came to the guitars, everything so powerful, so epic, so bold and dramatic. I already know they do that to perfection. I'm thinking of one of their most famous, with the song Carol of the Bells in it, the very end. A huge epic ending. Plenty of epicness here. Wow. I just couldn't help but play along. Pure guitar intensity, up the chimney, through the sleigh, and into the cosmos. Wow. And then that abrupt ending, simply perfect. Yeah, such an amazing band. They take Christmas to their own unique, original, and insane heights. So thank you so much to Trans-Siberian Orchestra and anyone else involved here. All right, on to Sans Day Carol by Chris Squire. It comes from Chris Squire's Swiss Choir, his second and final solo album. The song is a traditional English carol that celebrates the birth and life of Christ. Let's go.
Mary
There you are, Steve. Oh, but I heard you within the song as well. Wow, so great to hear those beautiful choirs, stunning as expected, so strong, so smooth. They were kind of moving as one entity, singing as one, yet so much variation within those voices. Love that, of course, we get male and female. But then the funky bass of Chris arrives. Always amazing, of course, you all know that. Plus the drums. That was such a cool contrast. To the choirs. You don't necessarily equate them as being in one song, playing at the same time, but it worked magically. Had me moving and grooving and smiling, of course. Pretty sure I heard an electric piano flowing about. Awesome, gorgeous. And Steve Hackett, I heard you tucked in the song. Nothing grand, no big solos, but some great electric guitar and of course that beautiful acoustic solo right at the end. And then a late surprise, that beautiful keyboard melody on the left happening. So much here. I bet the whole album is equally as enjoyable, equally as amazing. Overall, I adored how, they took a traditional song from way back and made it so joyous, so lively, so danceable. Excellent work by every single player and singer here. So thank you so much, the amazing Chris Squire, Steve Hackett, the English Baroque Choir, and everyone else involved. Loved it. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. If you happen to be watching this on Christmas, if you're watching it after, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Wishing you a Happy New Year and a 2026 filled with amazing things. Lots of peace, joy, love, blessings, and of course, lots of amazing music.